guys, it's another great day to get entertained with the best of celebrity gist, hot topics, countdown, and more. My name is Nancy, and I'm so excited to be here with you guys.
Oh yes, every moment on this show with you guys is always a pleasure. I am Seymour, and we have loads of hot topics lined up for you guys. Now, who is dissing who? Who is cooking up something new? Who is inspiring us? All of this and more you will get right here on the show. Well, at this point, let's just go straight to the headlines. Now, the first headline says, if I could succeed, nobody has an excuse to fail. That's from Ice Prince. Find out which US singer, actress Juliet Ibrahim is in a love affair with. I am born again, but I wish I can abstain from sex before marriage, Ultima Limited confesses. Why most actresses swim in scandals, and that is according to Chioma Chukwuka.
Toke Makinwa talks about pressure of getting pregnant after marriage. Musician Banky shaves his dreads after carrying it for 23 years. If you can't stay married, don't go into it. That's from Nollywood actress Tina Mba. She tells celebrities. Well, Banky W gushes about Niola and how they met.
Also, Ara says, I cooked every day, even as the breadwinner in my last marriage. Nick Cannon reveals he's learned the hard way after Maria's tattoo. 23-year-old Nigerian-American man arrested after jumping over White House fence. And Gambian man arrested for having 4 wives, 7 fiancés, and 5 girlfriends.
Wow. Well, don't forget, guys, we'll be ranting here on this show. So get ready for a jolly ride as we bring you the best in entertainment right now, right after this break. Don't go out.
Vibes here in Lagos, Nigeria. Come here. This is where the party's at.
Káàbọ̀.
Meet one of Nigeria's famous batik designer, painter, textile designer, art educator, and gallery owner, Chief Nike Davis Okundaye. She is known for her colorful batik and paintings that offers a modernist gloss of traditional themes. Welcome back, guys. Now, Ice Prince is undoubtedly a success story by all standards. Well, recently he told Leadership NG that no one has an excuse to fail.
That's right. According to him, he says, I come from Jos, which is not really an entertainment-driven zone, and it's really a far place. But if I can come out of that and still attain this level of success, then nobody has an excuse to fail.
Interesting. Well, he went on to say, look at me as an example. That's my #1 message. If I can do it, then you can do it too.
He couldn't have said that any better.
I like the fact he just went straight to the point. I mean, if I have worked so hard to get to where I am, you all out there don't have an excuse. And
exactly.
It's important for young people to have that in their mind all the time.
Exactly, very true. Very true. Moving on right now, it seems like someone has found love again. Newly single, gorgeous-looking actress Juliet Ibrahim shared 2 photos of herself with US singer Bobby Valentino with love emoticons on her Instagram page. I thought she wanted to tell the world something.
Yes, she definitely wanted to say something to the world. Well, Juliet has said herself and Bobby have known each other for months and have seen each other. In her words, she says, we're still getting to know each other, so I can't say much for now. Let's just see how it goes. We're taking it 1 step at a time.
Do you think anything might be going on with them?
Well, she has said they're taking it 1 step at a time, so let's see how it goes. The interesting thing about this lady is the fact that she just went through a divorce. And, you know, it's quick to just let that go.
Exactly, and have dated
love again.
And it's possible, well, according to what we know, is that she's dated and, you know, had more relationships even after her marriage.
After her marriage, yes.
Well, do not judge. Moving on.
We really do wish her the best.
We do wish her luck.
All right then, actor and TV personality Ultima Limited has opened up about being born-again Christian who is still imperfect. Yes, imperfect. Well, according to him, he found Christ in 2006, but answered the altar call in 2009.
Oh, well, then he went on to say, but I am not still perfect. Being born again means accepting Christ as your Lord and personal Savior. He didn't come to the world for the righteous. Christ came for the imperfect ones like you and like me. I genuinely want to change. Okay.
I like the way that sounds. He genuinely wants to change. We're speaking on the issue of sex before marriage as a born again. Uti said, personally, I would not want to have sex before marriage, but sometimes you fall. And when you fall, you repent and beg God for forgiveness. It's not easy. Huh, Uti? It's really not easy. Well, this is really interesting.
I tell you.
It's really interesting.
But I find the part where he said, I want to change, very interesting. I don't know what he's trying to change from.
Well,
is he doing something we don't know about?
He's born again, and he wants to try as much as possible to stay away from sex before marriage. But you know, the body can't help it. He said it's not easy.
Girl.
It's not easy. A whole Uti to stay without sex. He's a born again, but hey, we need to, you know, I don't know, are we supposed to help him handle that or what?
Well, he's just saying, you know, this is what I'm challenging. These are my challenges. This is what I go through. This is what I'm facing. Just in case you guys think I'm not human. I'm as human as you are. So I have to try to fight sex before marriage. But that's his business, man. We don't really want to know about that.
Nancy's going hardcore on Uti. But for real, I know that being a celebrity, a lot of young girls who like him will be coming after him. And he might find somebody he likes and he says, let me just, you know, bring her closer. And, you know, when you bring her closer, a lot of things happen. And after that, you just say, Lord, have mercy. Well, Uti, I really do wish you the best. I wish you the best.
We do. Yes.
Moving on, star actress Chioma Chukwuka is one actress who hasn't had an iota of scandal linked to her name. Recently, the married star opened up to Yes International magazine on how she achieved that feat and why many actresses swim in scandals.
In her words, she says, and I quote, I'm a very private person. I avoid certain gatherings and all that. But you know, when you open yourself too much, you open yourself up for a lot of misunderstanding and a lot of things that are not right.
Well, she goes on to say why most actresses swim in scandal. She says controversy sells and it's a way of projecting themselves. She went on to say the only mistake an actor would make is not investing in their future and not realizing that the reason why they are who they are today is because of the fans, and the fans have chosen to put them in the limelight.
Yes.
They should always appreciate the fans and not take them for granted, because really, if your fans don't ask for you anymore, you are gone. I like that.
So true.
I like that.
So
I mean,
true.
and this is a call to a lot of celebrities who allow the whole popularity thing get to their head. You see your fans and you insult them, you embarrass them. Some just want an autograph. They just want to say hi.
Yes.
You feel like they shouldn't be saying hi to you.
Exactly. So you always have to appreciate your fans and people who support you to have gotten to where you are, because really, if they don't buy your movies and if you don't request for you, you're just going to go down the drain. So she's very correct. Very correct.
So, and thumbs up to her for staying away from scandal. I don't know how she does it. I don't know how she's done it, but she has done well to keep her marriage, her life, her personal life away from the media.
So true, so true. Very smart one, Chioma.
True that. Okay, guys, we're going on a short break, and when we come back, find out who is getting pressured to get pregnant.
And music star Banky shaves off his dreads after 23 years. Yeah, you heard that right. All this and more we'll bring to you after the break. Stay tuned, guys.
Vibes here in Lagos, Nigeria. Come here. This is where the party's at.
Káàbọ̀.
Meet one of Nigeria's famous batik designer, painter, textile designer, art educator, and gallery owner, Chief Nike Davis Okundaye. She is known for her colorful batik and paintings that offers a modernist gloss of traditional themes.
Welcome back, guys. Now, everyone seemed to have one thing or the other to say about TV and radio personality Toke Makinwa Ayida. But interestingly, it's not just her fans this time, but her family members as well.
Yes, that actually was a surprise to me.
Yes.
But recently she took to Twitter to talk about the pressure she's receiving from folks about her not being pregnant many months after marriage. According to her, you think the pressure you face as a single lady is bad. Wait until you get married. She went on to say aunts and her mother can't go through a full conversation without mentioning things like, has he entered? Or we need to talk.
Has he entered? That sounds so weird. Well, she has asked fans, family, friends, and family members, of course, to please allow her uterus breathe, and that the child will come in its time.
I love Toke. I like the way she please allow her uterus breathe. Only Toke can say it that way, and it really sounds hilarious.
What? I just try to picture that and uterus breathing.
Don't think about it. Don't picture anything. But really, I like what she said. When you're single, you think that's the only time you go through pressure.
To get married.
I mean, the moment you get married, there's another 1 year into the whole marriage, they're monitoring you already. She getting pregnant, what's happening? And if the woman doesn't get pregnant, it's an issue. I think it has to do with the African thing. The African
the
culture.
society pressures you into things you really don't want for yourself.
And at the end of the day, when the marriage breaks up, they start to pressure you on when you're going to remarry.
That's true.
Well, Toke, I think you should take your time. Allow the uterus breathe, darling. For as long as you want, let it breathe.
Exactly. And the fact that, they're asking questions like, has he entered?
Has
what does
he
that even
entered?
mean? That's weird.
Well, she has Soji mothers and Soji. All right. Nigerian German musician, producer, and activist Adekogi Odukoya, popularly known as Adebantu, who has been known with his long dreads, had finally decided to let it go.
Well, the music artist shaved his dreads after carrying it for 23 years. He posted photos of himself having the dreads shaved and his new look on his Facebook page and wrote, "After 23 years, I decided it was time to let go and move on. It wasn't easy, but hey, the only constant thing in life is change, and sometimes we must embrace it fearlessly." What do you think of his new look, Seymour?
Well, I think it suits him. I mean, we're already used to the whole long dread thing,
yes.
But right now, he has a different look, and he even looks younger. And
exactly, it's like instantly he looks way younger, now I would go out on my way to toast him.
For real?
Just so you know, Adebantu.
Wow.
If you come around me, I would toast you.
Invitation out there. Please make me your
strong
manager.
toasting, no, not the one. Hi, I will toast you and follow you everywhere.
Like a stalker?
Worse than a stalker.
Oh. Okay, I quit being your manager there.
Well, Adebantu, you look good. I think
Yes,
this was
he
the right
does.
decision. You look way younger. You would pass, for me and Seymour's
Elder brother?
No, younger brother.
brother.
Come on, I'm trying to praise the guy here.
No, for real. No, he actually does. He does look younger.
He looks younger.
And he looks sexy too. But I'm not going to toast you. She will be doing the toasting.
I will do the toasting, just
right.
so you know.
All right.
If you recall, a few weeks ago, Betty Irabo, founder and publisher of GETTV magazine, shared her views on new age marriage and the craze of celebrities living up their marriages on social media.
Yeah, I remember that story. And she gave a big warning to a lot of celebrities.
Exactly.
Well, Nollywood actress Tina Imba has voiced out her concerns about celebrities and marriages and how most of the marriages do not last. The Enugu-born actress and former model says, "I tell people that if you can't stay married, please do not go into it. Marriage is a burden. It is a huge responsibility."
Wow. Well, she went on to say, marriage is not about having a lavish ceremony. If you're an actress, a wife, and a mother, you should know your responsibility is more. Because you're married, you cannot go on a movie set and start giving excuses. You'll be losing your jobs little by little. The directors understand, so they will be giving you slacks, but you do not have to kiss and hug all the time.
Well, I think that a lot of advice about celebrities, marriages, and social media has been out for a while now. And it's important that celebrities really look into all these advices and pick the one that works for them. Like she says, if you can cope with the whole popularity thing, you can cope with exposing your marriage, then don't get married. But if you want to stay married and live your marital life out of the social media, because the moment you put one picture, trust me, the media will dig for more. They will search for one thing or the other.
Something I also would take out of this her interview is the fact that she said it's a huge responsibility.
It is.
It's not just about being a missus anymore. It's a huge responsibility, and that actually just scared me.
Yes, marriage is what? The whole marriage.
It just scared me, man. I'm like, what? But it's the truth.
Yes,
People think it's so easy, but you no longer can do things you do as a single woman.
When you're single,
you can't just go out.
You're thinking about yourself. You can eat anytime you like. I mean, you can stay the whole day and not eat. You can munch on snacks all day.
You can even go out and go on some location
and
for
stay
months and not have to bother. But when you're married, you're flying third mainland bridge every morning and night.
You have to think of what
yes,
the people you left at home will eat morning, afternoon, and night.
Scary.
It's a huge responsibility.
A huge responsibility. But please get married. We're not saying don't get married. Now, I'm sure a lot of curious people like us have been wondering how does this record label CEO meet their artist? Well, the Mr. Capable himself has let us in on how they met.
Well, according to Banky W, he took to his Instagram page gushing about Niola and how they met in a bathroom at an event. When I heard that, my imagination went wild. I love my imagination, but hey, I had to bring it back home. Apparently, he was going to use the loo when he heard the most beautiful female voice. And as they say, the rest is history.
Let's try to ask this out.
Yeah.
I'm in the bathroom like,
oh, that's a beautiful voice. I need to find out who that person is.
Flush.
And then he waits outside by the door. And
then I come out.
Hi.
Hi.
Were you the one singing in the bathroom?
You heard that?
You have the most beautiful voice ever.
I need to go and pee again. Give me 1 minute.
And she goes back.
Yeah, come on. You were saying?
I am gonna sign you to my record label. I'm gonna brush you up. I'm gonna make you a superstar. You're gonna be the best in the world. You're gonna be signed to EME record label. I know, calm down. I know how it feels.
Thank you, Banky W.
You're welcome.
So let's go get a video shot.
No, yeah, you need to prep yourself. There's so many things you need to do to yourself. You know, I need to work on you. Yeah, that's how they do it. I mean, you don't just pick up somebody and then...
Guys, we just acted that. So in case you want to go and pee in a bathroom at an event, and make sure you sing. You never know who walking. Please. So Banky W, we don't understand. There's meant to be a gentleman and a ladies. Do you have it? The ladies have? While you're peeing right next door. I don't understand what that means.
No.
Something we don't know.
Don't do that. No, the gents and the lady.
Have it.
No,
so
the gents and the lady are close by. No. It's a family show. The gents and the ladies are close by. You can go to the gents, and then while you're going, you hear a voice, the most beautiful voice in the world. And then you stop by, and you're presto, but you won't go into your own toilet. You have to wait to hear that voice come out. It's a beautiful one. Congratulations, Banky W, on how you met Niola. For every talented young lady out there, if I were you, I would just stalk Banky W each time he's going to the loo. Make sure you're somewhere close singing. You never can tell.
Even if you're not invited to the event, just get ready, dress up, and go into the bathroom and just start to pee all day.
That's true.
Hallelujah.
All right, guys, after the break, we'll find out why Nick Cannon is warning everyone against having a name tattooed on their skin.
I think I know why. Well, also, which celebrity says she's a mumu? That's a fool for love. Well, you want to stick around for that and more. Stay tuned, guys.
Ankara is not from Africa? Did you know that?
39-year-old drummer Ara's 2-year marriage ended in 2013. Now the entertainer has opened up about being a mumu. By that she means a fool for love, as well as her newfound openness to dating younger men.
Well, according to her, she says, I'm the most submissive wife. I am a mumu, a fool for love. You can ask my ex and he will tell you. There was never a day I didn't ask him what I should cook, even though I was the breadwinner. I would always ask him what he wanted. And whatever he said, if we didn't have it, I would jump on an Okada and enter the market to go and buy the stuff. I am a hopeless lover.
Wow, you mean there's still career women who do this in this day and time.
Awesome.
Well, speaking on her views on dating younger men, she says, if a younger guy comes up to me, I don't mind dating the person. I don't mind marrying somebody who I am older than.
She just said her preference, in case you didn't notice. She just said, I like younger guys.
But really, I'm fascinated by the fact that she says she asks her husband every day what he wants to eat.
He's your
and she
husband.
is the breadwinner. You didn't get that part?
Oh.
She is the breadwinner of the house. But she still didn't allow the fact that, oh, I'm the breadwinner, get to her. She still brought herself down, became submissive and asked, what do you want to eat? Oh, he says he wants to eat pounded yam and pepper soup. And if they don't have it at home, she jumps on the available Okada. Go to the market, buy it, come back, pound the yam, make pepper soup, and the man crosses his leg and eat.
Well, I don't have a problem with, a wife being a breadwinner, but if I'm the breadwinner of a home, then I'm automatically the husband and you're my wife. So you go to the market, you will cook for me, you will run water for me to bath,
No,
you will
Nancy.
bath the kids, take them to school. While I go to work as a career woman, a breadwinner come back with my suitcase and like, darling, remove my shoe and massage my leg.
That's not
Yes, so it's simple.
possible.
You can't know. You can't be the breadwinner
But they
unless
are-
it's a joint force where you both. Yes.
But there are women, I can tell you that there are women in this country that are the breadwinner in their homes. Their husbands don't work, he doesn't contribute, but she still does all the house chores. She still makes sure she's submissive. Just like Ara, she still does everything a wife, a submissive wife, a virtuous woman should do.
A virtuous, that the Bible does not say that, honey. That the husband should sit and cross his leg.
No, he could
while-
be searching for a job and not find.
for 2 whole years, and then she still has to go
tell.
through all of that. I have no problem with being a breadwinner, but you're going to be my wife. I'm going to be the husband, the man of the family, because that's what that's the power you automatically give the woman
You
when
handed
you say.
your rights over to her.
And then I tell people all the time, this is something that the pressure of getting married, you must marry. Okay, he doesn't have a but you ask him to marry him, I'll buy the ring, take ring. Oh, yeah, people gather. Will you marry me? Hey, wedding, I'm married. So it's like the pressure people go through to just get married that makes them actually, for how many years did the marriage last for? 2 years, because she could not, there's only so much you can
tolerate
back
and
in the
handle.
days that you can tolerate and go to farm come and the husband is just lazy. These days where there's so much to do and you see that you can actually do better on your own, you end up the marriage will end up crumbling.
Well, and then she says she can date younger men. Well, I don't know. That sounds like a little bit of desperation to me. She's now like, look, if the older man is not working, I guess the younger guys will work. I don't know.
No, it's her preference.
It's her
She does
preference.
not have a problem. I always see age as a number.
Can you date a younger guy?
I'm really young right now. If I date a younger guy, I would probably be dating a toddler. So I can't date someone. And you know how guys and girls
You're
are.
so bad. You're so bad.
No, but seriously, guys, we girls will grow faster when it comes to maturing and all that. So if I date a guy who's younger than me, you'll probably see like. I'll be like, oh, baby. No. So right now, maybe when I'm older, my choice might change and I might just date some younger guy and start to like younger guys. But for now, it's not an option. She's an older lady, so I can understand where she's coming from.
Well, age is not age doesn't matter anyway. If a younger guy gives you happiness, an interesting thing is that you can meet a younger guy that is more mature than someone who is older and is not mature at all.
You can date a 40-year-old boy and a 20-year-old man.
True that. So we wish you the best, Sarah. We wish you the best. Moving to our foreign story, Nick Cannon has expressed his regret after inking Mariah Carey's name on his back. While making an appearance on NBC daytime talk show, he told the host that he's still in the process of covering up the name and it's very painful, considering the only option is to transform his back into a work of art.
What a pity. Then he goes on to warn, don't get anyone's name tattooed. It's a lot of pain. He admitted Maria is already seen through the divorce process, but it won't affect their kids. We spend holidays together. We do everything that we are supposed to do together as a family, Nick Cannon says.
I feel so bad about these people's divorce, really. This was one marriage I was saying, okay.
We were rooting for.
Honestly, I was really praying that both of them stay together for as long as possible. I don't know.
It's so sad. Unfortunately, we cannot predict marriages these days and what happens. But the advice he gave on inking, having a tattoo of a person you're with, it's as old as 1960. Everybody, it keeps repeating itself. People keep saying, do not, no matter how much you think you're in love with this person, do not ink, do not tattoo. I don't have a problem with tattoos. I would never probably have a tattoo on my body, but if I go ahead to have it, it's still my personal decision, and it's whoever's personal decision to have tattoos on their body. But inking somebody's name that is not a family member that you know is always with you forever, it's just a love. You're so in love, oh, I need a tattoo. It's something you might end up regretting, and you can't take it up. Every day you wake up to the reminder.
Darling, let me give you a story.
Yes.
There's this young girl. When she was in love, she had her boyfriend's name tattooed on her body, and she actually put it on her hip at the back. Very beautiful tattoo. Gosh, I saw it. I said, oh my goodness, this is amazing. It was a permanent tattoo. Well, after 2 years, they broke up, and she had to move on. Then she met somebody else with a different name, and the day the guy stripped her naked, the guy said, whose name is this? And she said, it's my ex-boyfriend. She didn't even lie. My ex-boyfriend. And this one is a rich tear-rubber bachelor boyfriend.
Hey, tear-rubber, what did you say?
Yeah, he's a tear-rubber boyfriend that wants to marry her. The guy is rich, is everything. And he said, I'm going to propose with a diamond ring. I'm going to take you around the world. I'll give you the best marriage ever. But first of all, you're going to get off that tattoo. And she's like, how's she going to do it? It's a permanent tattoo.
Yeah, but these days with laser treatments, you can get it off, but it's extremely painful and it can scar you forever.
And you think she's ready to... He doesn't even want to see a scar. He says she's dumb to put a guy's name on her skin.
Exactly.
That's how she lost his tear-rubber husband-to-be.
This tear-rubber husband, please, where are you? I need to understand this tear-rubber. Tear-rubber? Did you have to tear him out of your rubber?
Yeah, they're like, you know...
She has to, yeah. But it's very true. You can't take it off, and even if you have to go through a process of trying to take it off, which is extremely painful. Or the best thing is to start if you tattoo a Deji, or you have to start looking for Deji.
Another
Deji. So you have to look for and rename, even if it comes as Francis, you say, I love you so much, you'll be Deji henceforth. So when you better say, I told you be Deji now. See your tattoo. I told you it's Deji I want to give you, so you're Deji henceforth. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, so please, ladies and men out there, no matter how much you're in love with this person, don't tattoo the person's name on your skin. You can put a flower, a bird, whatever. You can put Jesus' face, whatever face you want to put. Your face as well, but not the guy's name and not the woman's name.
That's so true. Well, now we'll move on to our random segment. And on our random segment this week, we have a shocker that we are still speechless about. Now, a 23-year-old Nigerian-American man was arrested over the week after he jumped over the White House fence.
I don't know what he kept in that part of the fence, but really, the man who has been identified as Dominic Adesoya was seen in a footage lifting his shirt after he jumped into the compound, evidently as a way to indicate to agents that he was not armed. He's also shown kicking and punching one of the security dogs that attacked him.
Apparently, Adesoya is anti-Obama. His last Instagram post on Instagram, reportedly showed an I voted sticker captioned, voted for this B, hashtag impeach Obama. First of all, I think we have to just bring him back to Nigeria and flog.
How many strokes with the K?
No, Nigeria has the weather, and flogging will just bring back some sense into you. You know, you don't see anybody in Nigeria try to jump over Aso Rock
and go and say, impeach Jonathan. What's your business? You voted him in. Give him space to work. But really, what's his business? He voted for Obama, and maybe Obama is not doing what he wants, or what?
You know, the funniest part, maybe he's not, but the funniest part is they'll end up just locking him up in a psychiatric home, saying, oh, okay, he's probably insane. Yes, he has some, but bring him back to Nigeria. We know how to deal with insane people. Just leave him with his grandma. Grandmas,
they know how to deal with kids like that.
Insane children in order since 19 Biggie. Just bring him back home. By the time she flogged that one, use Eba, swallow the madness down, he would come back to, that's just rubbish. He's so white now, he's so American. I'm an American boy. Oh, what you say, but you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And then he jumped, and you know, they won't kill you. They'll lock you away from the insanity,
yeah.
And then, but come to Nigeria, you have to come back home. That's all I can say on this matter.
I can't imagine what would happen to anyone who does that in Nigeria. You jump over Aso Rock fence. to
You
go
won't have
and
legs by the time you're going out.
You won't even the media won't carry that story because you don't even exist anymore.
True.
Anyway, so a prolific lover with 4 wives, 7 fiancés, and 5 girlfriends has set Austria's record for bigamy. I hope I got that
Yes,
right.
bigamy.
Okay, Banky Tijan was finally caught in a honey trap at Vienna airport after 2 of his wives realized they were married to the same man and complained to the police.
Well, the seducer, Mr. Loverman, Mr. Goody Goody, I'm so fine, I'm a lover boy, had picked up women all across the country, using them for room and board whenever he was nearby and borrowing money from them, which he never returned. How can you borrow a man money? His downfall came after he met Sonja Meyer, who believed she had found love at first sight when she was swept off her feet by Tijan after meeting him in a bar.
Interesting. Well, the 28-year-old from Gambia told her he felt the same. And after a wild romance and against the advice of her family, they were married a month later. According to Daily Mail, after a year of happy marriage, she was pregnant. And browsing Facebook, when she noticed somebody with the same name, the same surname as her husband, and a striking similar look with her husband. Curious, she delved into the woman's profile. Then she realized this woman's husband was not only similar looking, but actually identical. Yeah, they married same husband.
Reincarnation, the man came from another
He came
world.
from another world.
Well, Miss Meyer got in touch with the woman to compare notes, and as soon as they realized that when he was with one of them, he was never with the other. And together, they made a complaint to the police, after which he vanished. They later realized he had 16 different women, all of whom believed they were in an exclusive relationship with Tijan, including 3 who were married to him.
The man also went under various names to disguise and lure women with names like Sonko Tijan, Bonjan Tijan, and Krang Jr. Interesting. Interesting. But really, when the police arrest him, what are they supposed to do to him?
It's a felony. Bigamy is a very huge felony. They will arrest him and lock him up in jail.
Can that
for
happen in this
bigamy.
country?
Well, if our laws work properly,
It should.
It should happen. It should happen.
I mean,
polygamy is different from bigamy. Polygamy, the wives are aware that
Legally, they're all legally married.
But bigamy is when you marry in different places and just put them together. But it is extremely. See, that's the reason why I say when you need to get married, you have to know who you're getting married to.
But you can't completely know. You cannot completely know.
He's a sharp guys.
No, because there are players who have done this is their profession. They studied this in the university. They went to school to study a particular course. But beneath studying that course, they were doing something else entirely. I mean, how can a woman know that, oh, this guy is playing? Oh, he has 1,000 women out there. Can you tell?
I'm not trying to scare away anyone who will get married to me, but I'll have FBI agents and state CID agents and personal detectives following you. Even to the bathroom, there'll be a camera you don't know about. Wow. Just so you know. You can go ahead and marry all those other wives and have all those girlfriends, but just so you know that I know.
And when you find out, what would you do?
I don't know.
I know what that smile means. So I'll just keep that smile and whatever it means to myself.
But it won't be very nice. But back to Tijan. Tijan, all I want to say to you is big ups. You should be in the Guinness Book of Records to have 16 women, married to 3, having some as concubines, and all of them were like, my boyfriend is so cute, my boyfriend, my man, my husband. And then you're married and you travel to go and meet them and spend time with them.
And collect money from them.
And borrow money from them, which you never return. Sharp guy.
But when this policeman finished with him, he will wish he didn't even start off what he's done.
He said he's sharp, guys. I like him. All right, guys, well, it's time for us to rant. And when I say rant, it's time for us to speak out our mind. And Seymour would start with the rant.
Okay, this is not a rant, actually. It's just to, I already said I was going to say this. First of all, I want to tell all the men out there, especially some of those who are behind my camera. Yes, they looked for my trouble before we started the show, so I'm going to be talking to them. I know that sometimes when men see things, they want to go, wow. But please, men, when you see things, or when you see a woman that's looking so beautiful, or you see something that is so, whatever, try as much as possible not to go, wow. And you embarrass you, and the woman feels so uncomfortable. You make her feel uncomfortable. I know you're laughing. I know this sounds very funny to you, but please, for the love of God, when you see a lady that walks into the hall or walks into somewhere, whatever it is, just look at her, smile, and get your eyes.
You actually do sign of the cross.
And get your eyes away. Don't just go, wow. And then she's like, wow.
Simo, can you tell them why they did wow? Can you show them?
I can't show them anything, but what I'm just saying, man.
Just so you guys know, Simo wanted to do this show today behind a placard. Like she said, Director, can I do the show like this? She was so shy, but she looks awesome. She looks totally beautiful. I mean, she can pass for a supermodel anytime. And she's actually blushing.
Thank you. And you're doing what the guys are doing. Okay, so guys, just stop. It's not a rant, I'm just pleading. If you want to admire a lady, do it in a very mature, sexy way. Don't just go, wow. And then she's like, huh?
What's going on? How you look so nice.
Just
wow. Wow, heaven is celebrating. Wow, something is going on in my mind, in my medulla oblongata. You look so good. Let me see. Show.
And then they start to do a lot of exclamation. I'm like, goodness. Well, that's it. That's just what I have to say.
Well, that's a very nice rant there. Today, I would be ranting on something I've ranted at least once on the show before, but I'm ranting about it today again because I saw it happen. Please, guys who cross the road, and make sure they cross the road without, looking back and forth, or crossing the road directly underneath a pedestrian bridge. You're risking your life. I was driving from location on some days back, and I noticed traffic, and I'm like, what's going on? Why? Everybody was doving, and I got to the point of traffic, and there was a man lying down, bleeding from all holes in his body. He had cuts everywhere, and then people were diverted. I diverted. I almost entered the BRT lane. I even died because I didn't want to hear that my tire or my bonnet even touched his toe, because people were like, trying to dodge him. And because of how risky and how dangerous Lagos a place is to live in, the security is pretty poor. Nobody wants to come and carry him and put them in their car. Then probably he dies halfway, and the family says, it's you who killed this person. You have to do the burial rites. And then you just put yourself in. Everybody was just going. I was just like, and it was scary. So I'm pleading on Lagosians. I'm pleading and asking you guys, Nigerians as well, please, when there's a pedestrian bridge, it is not put to act for fancy. It is put to save your life. It is put to help you lose weight, keep fit, because we don't work out. When you go up the stair and down the stair, you have lost some calories, just so you know, and you live longer. So it is for your safety, for you to not go under. Don't be like that man, because you say, no problem, I will cross before there's no anything. Anybody can hit you, and only God knows if that man got out of the road, because everybody tries to keep diverting. If it could be that a trailer just comes and loses control and runs over him, and I don't even want to imagine that. But please, right under a pedestrian bridge, walk up to it and cross.
The problem is that we're so much in a hurry. We're rushing to do everything. We're rushing to work, you're rushing for meetings, you're rushing everywhere. That we do not, stop for a minute and say, I need to be cautious of what I'm doing. And then when you want to cross the road, you're doing 007.
Exactly.
You're not looking left, looking right, and looking left again.
You think the people who drive and then you insult them when they try, you're like, no, she only used to drive. It's a road to drive, and it's not a pedestrian way. You have a pedestrian crossing, and pedestrian where you guys understand, but you don't just cross. In advanced country, it's a felony. Right here, they started doing it one time where they hold people, and people started complaining, for what? I was one of the people that complained. Because now, if you see me crossing the road, it's like, Before the driver even know what's happening, just see wind. Because I know what it's like when there's no bridge to cross over and you have to cross the road. I can literally fly. Like, I cross so fast. It's not something that you have to pride in. My girlfriend might be passing, let me walk through. So please, your life is very precious to us. If it's not precious to you, it is precious to us. Stay alive so you can keep watching the squeeze.
Nice one. Well said, Nancy.
Well, we have come to the end of the show. A big thank you for being with us on the show. Thank you very much for joining me and Seymour. And I know I am not on any makeup today, just so you know. And it's deliberate, so you know.
We're sampling our looks.
It's makeup-free day. Join us.
Makeup-free day. true that. But I had makeup on. I decided I had a big day, so I needed to prep myself up. Nancy decided to do the makeup-free day. Maybe next week I might do the makeup-free day. I
just decided I was not going to have anything on today.
And you look beautiful.
Just not in the mood for makeup.
Anyway, guys, don't forget to join the conversation on all our social media platforms scrolling on your screen right about now. Remember that you can chat with us. You can send your comments, your contributions, or your 1-minute rant videos. We would love to hear from you.
Till next week when we do this again on same channel, it's GETTV channel 129. Have a great weekend. See you guys. Mwah.
Bye.